You spent some time at Guantanamo Bay, obviously a very contentious entity in many ways. Barack Obama campaigned in 08-09 to close it and didn't. It's still open today. Clearly a lot of very bad people went there, but we now know there were some who were detained for over a decade and were innocent people. You were there in a legal capacity. Did you have any qualms about what was going on there, about holding people that long without trial?
Well, I think that there should have been military commissions. I did support that. But what I saw, because there was a media narrative about they were being mistreated in Gitmo, what I saw was basically a professionally run prison. And there was different kind of categories. So the Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's going to be in like a maximum security. Some of these other guys were like open air, play soccer all day, who were viewed as less of a threat. But what they're trying to figure out is, okay, if we release this person back to Afghanistan, are they going to engage in terrorism against? And that's hard to know definitively. So I think they tended to err on the side of caution. Now, I will say these detainees would all say, they all said they're Koran salesmen. Like every one of them was a Koran salesman. And that clearly wasn't the case either. But
did you have any issues as a lawyer with people being held that long without any trial?
But it's a tough thing when you have a situation with terrorism and war, because they're not a nation state, and how you can't try them, I think, in a civilian court, so you really need military commissions. I actually thought I was going to be involved in military commissions, and they really just sputtered. They didn't get off the ground. They should have had those up and running, and it's some due process, but it isn't what you would get in a civilian trial.
The Washington Post did a big deep dive on this today, actually, about what you did out there. One of the things they said was that you authorized the use of force feeding.
That's not true. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, any of the stuff that people
just to finish it, force feeding the detainees who were on hunger strike. Was that true?
So I was a junior officer. I didn't have authority to authorize anything. There may have been a commander that would have done feeding if someone was going to die, but that was not something that I would have even had authority to do.
So that's wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.